Hey Collective, it's Intuitive Pisces Moon, and welcome to your February astrology readings. So, things we can expect starting in the month of February. On the 1st, we have in bulk, which your areas of focus there are awakening, cleansing, healing, hope, illumination, innocence, inspiration, light, patience, sprouting, transitions, and well-being. That also shares a day with the full moon in Leo, so that's going to be a very interesting time. Then we have a Friday the 13th, which, in my opinion, Friday the 13th is the day of the divine feminine. So this is a day where we cleanse away aspects of yourself that you no longer need. We face fears. It is the day of the goddess and honoring the divine feminine. Then on February 17th, we have a new moon in Pisces. So, very exciting month ahead here. It is also the start of the Chinese New Year. I believe that is February 17th as well, which pairs with that new moon in Pisces date. So, that being said, we're going to go ahead and jump right into your astrology sign. Welcome, Capricorn friends, to your February astrology reading. If your sun, moon, or rising falls in the sign of Capricorn, then this is your reading. So we're going to jump right into your spread. Take a look at what's going on for your month ahead. See if there's anything they need to know about, things to avoid, and let's jump right in. To get started, I am pulling from the In Bulk Oracle, and the first card that came out for you is number 13, Casserole. Trust in the flavors that led you here, an unexpected alignment. Let it move you in ways that capture your soul. All right. So the keywords here are alignment, bringing things together in a harmonious way. So don't allow doubt to spoil things when this feeling appears in your life. The attachment that you have or are building is very likely to be reliable and fits into the moving parts of your life with ease. If you're inquiring about bringing things together, such as a group of friends or blending a family, this card is confirmation that everyone involved will find joy with one another. For questions related to finance, this card suggests financial stability and comfort. You may experience financial windfalls or be blessed with an opportunity to create long-term wealth. Wow. Well, that's really great news for you, Capricorn. Basically this month, you can just look forward to having more than enough. That's what this feels like. Abundance is headed your way, and if you have felt like you've been struggling in that arena, it feels like it is on its way to you during this month. So, great, beautiful energy. The next card that came out for you is New Moon in Libra, a new romantic cycle begins. So, some of you may be encountering something romantic in this month. So, I know that we don't have a new moon in Libra in this month. However, it feels like it's going to be a very balanced romantic cycle, because for many of you, you have not felt that in the past. So this might be some brand new feeling that you're like, oh wow, this person actually wants to reciprocate my energy and offer, the same things that I offer, or at least at the same capacity and level that I offer. So that's what this feels like. It feels like it is balanced, it is reciprocated, it is energetic. It also feels like you've been waiting on this, maybe even asking for when this is going to come in. So that is going to be amazing for you. All right, the next 3 cards that I pulled for you. The first one is the Sphinx. Choose your words carefully. We have the Wizard. Use your skills to aid others. And then the Black Cat. Your luck will soon change. So this actually feels like very good energy. However, choose your words carefully. So it feels like there may be a situation here where either you don't need to speak about something, or you need to carefully talk about the topic. So I'm getting that if it's like plans that you have, try to keep those under wraps and, don't spill all the beans. There might be something that you need to approach with tact. And it might be like telling somebody something that you are like either afraid to say, or I don't know. It's just a weird feeling here of like tiptoeing around the topic. Be direct, be firm, but I guess what's coming in is don't be mean about it. So if there is something you need to tell somebody, there's a way to do it. That's the best way that I can put that. So you definitely have abundance coming your way, romantic cycle beginning, your luck is changing. You're also being asked to use your skills to aid others. So if in the last year to 3 years, you've been learning some new skill sets, Spirit's calling you to now use those to aid others. So what is it that you know that you can help heal other people? And again, I know we're not healing other people. We facilitate the healing. So what is it that you're doing, saying, speaking about, creating? Again, I'm getting that you're a facilitator of sorts. You're facilitating the healing. Not to say that you're doing it for them, because we can't heal for anybody. But it feels like Spirit wants you to be this healing facilitator. So how can you use your skills to facilitate other people to heal? All right, end of story. Let's get into the tarot. Let's see what else we can get for you for this month. Tell me more, please, for Capricorn. Thank you. That one was like a cliffhanger there at the edge. It wanted to stick around, but then it's like, nope. All right, that was the Queen of Swords. Let's see what else we have here. I love Queen of Swords in this spread because it feels like you're setting strong boundaries. We have the Knight of Cups. Underneath, the new romantic cycle begins, so it does feel like a love offer coming towards you, potentially. We also have the Strength card, the Sun card. Wow, what amazing energy for you. Like, yeah, you're gonna have a good month, Capricorn. Expect it. Honestly, expect it. I'm getting like nothing can touch you. You are protected. You are glowing. You've got it all going on. Okay. 9 of Wands. With Temperance at the bottom. So I'm wondering what it is that you need to put down here. All right. So I'm being shown the correlation between the 9 of Wands and the choose your words carefully. There may be a situation where you have taken on the responsibility that belongs to someone else. And you may be called to stop doing that this month. And it might get sticky with how you handle that situation. I'm just gonna kind of leave it at that because it feels like some of you may be prone to just like an explosion is what I'm getting, and just be like, no, I'm not doing that for you anymore, like getting angry about it. And what I'm being told to convey to you is don't burn any bridges in this process, okay? Don't burn any bridges. So it's okay to say, I'm not doing that anymore. But there's like a tactful way to do it, if that makes sense to you. So basically, you're going to do what you're going to do. You're going to say what you're going to say. Be careful about how you do it. That's really all I can say. With the Temperance card here, this is about like taking the middle road, right? Don't like get too emotional or angry or too passive with it. if that makes sense. It's like you need to kind of go level-headed at it, go directly, and you'll get the best outcome in that situation. Now, Strength and Sun card are beautiful energy on the table, I am telling you. Like, people are noticing you right now. There is something about you that it has shifted. Maybe it's going to shift in this month, but whatever it is, you are just exuding confidence and strength and beauty, optimism, joy, vitality. Like, there's something here with your vitality. I don't know if you've changed something about your appearance, the way that you dress. Maybe I don't know. Whatever this is, though, people are noticing it, okay? Maybe you changed your diet, you started exercising, you just look better, and I'm getting you feel better. You'll feel even better when you drop some of this burden that you've been carrying around, especially because some of it likely does belong to other people and you don't have to carry it, all right? But you are almost at the end of a process, a journey near success, and you're just being called to persevere a little bit longer, and you're about to find all this abundance for yourself. All right, so the next couple of cards that I pulled, I asked what needs to go this month and then what needs to grow. So the first one is what needs to go, and we got number 32, the oleander. So with the oleander, it says this card indicates a period of difficulty ahead. There may be a time of uncertainty looming, or a relationship may encounter a rocky patch. The important thing is not to make any hasty decisions in the heat of the moment, no matter how the situation may seem on the surface. Consider every angle before deciding how to face it. Your emotions won't benefit you here. Yes. Exactly what I was saying about the choose your words wisely. Don't burn bridges in like a hasty way, an emotional way. Do it with tact, okay? So it does specifically mention relationships here. If that doesn't resonate for you, it could be anything. A job, maybe you live somewhere and you're like, nope, I don't want to live here anymore. You know, whatever the situation is, do it with tact and don't burn any bridges, okay? So that was in your what needs to go situation. Maybe again in the past you have kind of burst out and handled things aggressively or something like that. So this is why you're being called to choose your words wisely at this time. All right, let's see what needs to grow. We have number 2, the lily of the valley. And this says, lily of the valley blooms at the same time that the nightingale returns from its yearly migration. Legend claims that this is because the lily fell in love with the nightingale's beautiful song. But with the lily too shy to confess its feelings, the nightingale is none the wiser and leaves each year for warmer climates. Don't let your reservations hold you back, or you might find that an opportunity is gone before you have the chance to take it. There is courage in being bold, and others will only know what you want once you find the strength to say it. Wow. And again, we do have the strength card out here, which is what makes that so interesting. So also very, very, very much tying in to the choose your words wisely. All right. Well, and carefully it says. Choose them carefully. So maybe there is like feelings that you need to express and you don't know how to do it, you know. However you do it, just make sure you think it through. Don't like burst out in hastiness and be too emotional with it, which I know you're not known for your heavy emotions anyways. Maybe it calls to be more emotional. So that might be what this is, instead of like what they're sorry, I don't mean to laugh, but what they're showing me is like you at a funeral and then everyone around you's crying and you're the one that's not crying. And then you're just like with a straight face, my condolences to you and your family. And then you just walk away and everyone's crying. So like that's not an appropriate response to that situation. It might be calling for you to actually put some emotion into it, So anyways, we're going to keep going here. Your message from Spirit today is choice is the most powerful tool that you have. Every choice that you make shuts some doors, but also opens several doors, bringing new experiences into your life. At any given time, you can change the direction of your life. You are only one choice away. All right. Then I've got your angel number. We've got 8899, which is a new beginning. This is change, end, confident and powerful, yearning for beauty and attention. Some important stages in your life are about to end, and other events that follow will also end like a domino effect. This sequence of numbers represents that you are experiencing a series of events in which many parts of your life will slow down and are about to stop. However, there's no need to worry because these changes are necessary for you so that a new series of things and situations can begin. All right. That's also why this 9 is here. Again, near completion. It's like you're almost there. Like you can almost taste it. A new beginning is right around the corner. The last card that I pulled for you has an affirmation and a journal prompt for you for this month. So we've got number 42, the moth. Your affirmation, I embrace transformation. Your journal prompt, where in my life could I benefit from surrendering to allow changes? So that might be for some of you out there that have been resisting ending something. And again, when we're at the 9, it's like the almost finish line, but not quite. Maybe you've been dragging your feet on getting to that next step or, transforming yourself. Maybe you don't want a new romantic cycle to begin, and so you're hanging on to an old one still. I don't know necessarily what all of this is for each of you because we're all different on different parts of the journey. But it feels like there's been some stagnancy in wanting to have that new beginning because of something that you're still hanging on to from the past. And in order to have that new beginning, you are going to be required to let go of some things so that you can get the new beginning. All right. So I hope that makes sense for those of you out there listening. And that is all I have for you today. So I hope this reading resonated with you. And if it did, great. Give it a like, share, and subscribe. I'd really appreciate that. And if it didn't, that's okay. This is not your reading. Just remember that you're always one choice away to change the direction of your life. All right. That was your spirit message for the day here. So this is it. This is what your February looks like. I want to thank you all so much for joining me. I truly appreciate each and every one of you. I wish you all a lifetime of happiness, health, wealth, abundance, and so much love. Take care, and I will see you on the next one. Bye.